Welcome to the Dead Bedroom Revival Podcast. My name is Curry, your host, and today I'm very, very excited to be making this episode. It's Monday, and I've had a very good weekend. Managed to go to jiu-jitsu for the first time, and it was a good decision because, the week before that I had a wedding, so I'm sort of eating healthy, not eating carbs. So, but the weekend I was going to the wedding, I just decided I was going to eat carbs. I didn't want to be that person at the wedding who's saying, I don't eat this, I don't eat that, I don't drink, So I decided to sort of let my head down. And just enjoyed, had some drinks, ate as much as I wanted. And I needed the week then to go back into it. And it was so difficult because every time every single day was a struggle because I'd had the carbs and my body was saying, have more donuts, have more this, just have this, and then you can start again next week. So I was having this massive mental battle. And then as the week went on, as more I overcame that sort of desire to have something, as I overcame that desire, it became so much easier. And then Saturday I had the commitment to go to jiu-jitsu, and I knew if I didn't go to jiu-jitsu I'll have that momentum of giving in, and then I'll give in to more things, and then I would end up with the weekend eating burgers and donuts and stuff. So the fact that I went to jiu-jitsu, it started my week perfectly. It was amazing. The people were friendly, they were teaching me, and really it felt amazing to be there. And all the things that I dreamt up in my mind that it's going to be crazy, everybody's going to be trying to pin me, and no, that was just me making up stuff in my mind which would have given me an excuse for a way out, which means once I did do it and then I went out through my day, I was focused, I was determined, and I was still sticking in with my goals that I'd set. And this is really, really important because I'm beginning to realize how important it is to make those good decisions early on in the day, and then it gives you that momentum in order to continue making those good decisions. And it's so, so, so important. And Monday, again, first good decision, go to the gym, went straight to Muay Thai. It was grueling, very, very painful workout, going right into the deep end. But that's what I'm beginning to love, the ability to take my body to that extreme point of exhaustion within the training, and then loving it. So knowing that my body can take punishment and even more punishment and me still survive, and that builds so much confidence. I'm so sorry for the beeping noise. Parked up, about to go to collect my kids, and there's a car alarm going off, so hopefully it's not really interrupting the podcast. But I'm just going to wrap it up here because it's been a massive weekend. I hope you've had a good weekend, and I know you're probably listening to this maybe 10, 15 years from now, and it's maybe a different day, Friday, but hopefully having a very good week. And if not, just know that you can start gaining that momentum back by making really, really good decisions early on. And those really good decisions, I mean stuff that you normally stop you from, you have to give excuses. So for instance, if you've committed to run 5 miles a day, and then you wake up in the morning and then it's winter, it feels cold, and you just, you're battling, you're wrestling, you have to make that good decision. Once you come out and you start running, and once you start doing it, it's going to be painful, it's going to be annoying, it's going to be everything that's pushing you not to do it. And once you do it, you're going to feel so good, and it just creates that momentum for the rest of the day. Now, in terms of a sexless relationship, it is amazing because you've got, and I'm beginning to realize this, and hopefully in the next few months, I'll be going into deep dive researching to see, because I'm beginning to believe sexual desire is just energy. And because it's energy, you can redirect it. And I was thinking of a story with me and my young brother, and we were just really young. I think it must have been 5. We managed to pick up a lighter, a cigarette lighter, and we were playing with this thing, and you get the and then you get the flame, and it was amazing. It was just really amazing that we had this little thing that we can play with. And I remember we're just using it in the house and lighting, just lighting and just getting the flame. And we decided, let's find a dark place so we can switch it on and then see how much light we can get. And stupid enough, we went underneath the bed and then turned it on, and then something to catch on light, and literally the bed became on fire. And then we had to run, get to the kitchen, then poured water, and then the fire went out. And I say this to say that, you got this energy, if it's redirected to the right place or to a different use, all of a sudden it becomes amazing. So if you're cold and then you had firewood and then you used it, it could keep you warm. If you were, putting candles around the house so you can illuminate the house, it's amazing. But putting it under the bed, not a good idea. And this is what we do. We so focus on this sex to the point that this energy that we just focus it, and then it starts destroying our lives in terms of just the way we think throughout the day, your confidence, your self-esteem, and just the way you look at life, and you feel hard done by, and you look at yourself and you think it's her fault, there's something wrong with her, and why have I been dealt this sort of bad situation? Was it a bait and switch? All these thoughts come to your mind, but at the same time, if you realize that it's just sexual energy, and when you focus it on other things like training and learning and really getting your mind engaged in something else that isn't sex, the weird part about it is that you start getting more sex, which is absolutely weird, because that's what's happening. This weekend, I was just completely focused on my self-development, spending time with my family, and because I wasn't allowing that sexual energy to be impacting the rest of my life and the way I think and everything else like that, she was giving me hints the whole weekend and really flirting and trying to seduce me as much as I was trying to seduce her. And this is why it becomes very powerful to get that the less focus that you put on it, the more you become attractive and irresistible. So there is something to it. And in terms of sexual desire being an energy, it's something that I'm going to start really looking into and getting into books. Because I would like to get some scientific backing on it. And I think if you start thinking it from that perspective, you will see that it actually changes the way you go about doing your business every day. So and I think one of the big key things is waking up and training every day, or at least having some sort of training regime, is one way of really getting your body to start working. And when I started out, part of me was vanity. I wanted, get six pack and everything. But now the whole training has taken a different form. It's more for my mental well-being. I feel great when I'm training, and there's less part of me focused on the sex. I get to start focusing on really connecting with my wife, really, appreciating her for who she is. And then really by doing that, inversely actually starts working the other way, where she's, wanting to fuck me basically. So that is absolutely amazing. And I want to encourage you to go to www.deadbedroomrevival.com, and I will be able to show you some of these trainings in depth on video, especially after you go through that process. In the www.deadbedroomrevival.com will give you a Facebook group link where you can join other men that are working through this situation with their spouse and really taking charge of their relationship. So thank you very much for listening. I'll be seeing you very soon. Take care.